And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mutation. Well, it looks like I've got a little bit of work done here. I spent a little time in between episodes gathering some material, so you can see my copper and my tin are refreshed a little bit. And I also kind of scoped out below just to, pass some time while ores smelted and everything. But yeah, I've got a little bit of area dug out under here, getting ready for my excavators to come through. And so I've got these little spots marked off, just something to pass the time. But yeah, I've got a lot of these marked off, and this one here is the very center, and right above here is the CPH. So this will be my epicenter here. This will be the first one that goes down, and then I'll start branching off and clearing terrain from around that one. But I don't have the excavator unlocked yet, so we have to work towards getting that so we can set up a proper base, because I want to spread this thing out and make sure that we use as much space as we can. I'm not sure what base design I'm going to go with yet. But it always depends on where my ores are going to come up to the surface. So I mean, I know where my tin is, and I know where my copper is, and I have an idea my iron and my lithium are kind of over there. But beyond that, I have no idea. So we'll get to work on that. So let's get some laboratory action set up. So the experimental pods finished crafting, which is nice. And so now I can build the laboratory components. Okay, so here is the line of enriched coal that we've got coming through here, and over here I'm trying to mine this little coal deposit out as fast as I can. So I've got this hopper, and this should be almost ready to go. So yeah, 9,900. We're gonna get 10% of that, so we'll get 99 out of that. So probably one more grab of the 100 ore that comes in here, and I've just been grabbing it 100 at a time and then crafting torches with it. So I have 300 torches on me now, but that goes pretty fast when you're really down deep and you're placing torches to find your way around. So the lab, we're going to need to take this line here and branch off for the lab. And I don't want to get too crazy here, because we'll wind up moving this whole setup once we get everything reorganized and all this terrain mined down. So we're just going to build the lab. Ta-da! There's the lab. Okay, now for the powering of the lab, you've seen my setups a few times in the past, but I think we're gonna... Oh, I don't have any storage hoppers. This is where all my iron has been going. So there's a storage hopper. I want to build a few logistics hoppers as well. And then I want a few pyrothermic generators. So 12 of those to start. And let's go to... I'm going to put logistics there, and there. And now we want pyrothermic generators there, and there. This is the standard setup that I usually use with my lab, and it works really well. It functions really well. So we're gonna want this to wrap around. Just like this. Oh, there we go. And do I have any more turntables on me? I don't think I do. So let me grab... I need 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So I want this to line up right in there. And so I want a turntable right there, because we're going to use this enriched coal elsewhere. Right there and right there. So I made one too many, but that's okay. Now I could do a slow conveyor into the hopper, which is fine, because we don't need a super fast system. But then I need a fast system outside here, just to make sure this stuff gets sped along. And let's see, we need a few, let's see, upsloped conveyors.
Crafting.
And let's see, where can I put those? Right there is where I can put those. So one right there and one right there. That'll raise everything up to where I need it. And we're going to craft 25 more of those. Lovely conveyors. Okay, so this should bring coal up, deposit it, and start feeding this system. Now, we don't have any batteries or anything like that that we can draw from, unfortunately. But now here we go. We're starting to... There we go. Come on. There you go. Everything updates now. So that will initially charge, give this thing a 3,000 charge. Just takes a couple minutes for those to upgrade. And having the slower ones here allows more to be shoved down the way, because it takes a while for that to actually move. So this should load up with power pretty fast. And then I can connect this up with this. Do I have 10? I have 10 left. It should be enough. Yeah. So now the ones that get done will automatically shuffle in right into this thing, which will be plenty. So what's the first research that we want to kick off? Let's see. Basic miner upgrades, I think, was probably be a good one to start. I want to move into getting the blue lasers, because that will unlock or it should unlock the ability to make that Mark II excavator. So basic miner is 10 basic experimental pods. I think we can handle that. So 10 of these is 20. So let's do 20. And then you times that by 3 and you get 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And that should kickstart this research. As long as, I mean, this thing is really fast nowadays, so it can process quite a bit. So we have 6 of those, and we're just waiting on PCBs now. So this should be able to process basic miner upgrades. Let's start the project, because as soon as this gets done, it is done. And it's already... Oh, wow. That was fast. It did it so fast I didn't even see it. Okay, the next thing I want to get done, I have this little spot right here picked out. And this is where I'm going to put a little garbage thief. I've got it powered and everything, so we're going to build a garbage thief right in here. And we need 9 of these.
Crafting.
So there is the garbage thief right in here. Actually, you know, I could actually build one more of these out like that. And this thing should kick back on again. I want to build another, if I can, another blue battery for that.
Crafting. Crafting.
Just like that. And now with the organic, or the garbage thief here, we're going to want a way to pull garbage out of my inventory and then do something with it.
Crafting.
I'm going to need some more iron very soon. Now, we do have the construction paste grinder, and I want a couple of those. And those are going to, I think, good spot for these. Now, do we need to attach hoppers to this? I think we might. So, yeah, we're going to need more iron really, really quickly here. I don't have nearly enough iron. Oh, I still have 3 storage hoppers, though, So we're going to set these to remove only. And I do believe I can conveyor out of here. And I need a little bit more conveyors.
Crafting.
And one more hopper.
Crafting.
And then I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need more iron very soon. Okay, everything is full. We can just go about our merry way here. And now we can have construction paste. Yay! So let's go grab some more iron. The other thing I did is I started digging a shaft for easier access down below. And let's see if I remember where it is. I think it's right in here. Yep, right in here. I have it covered so no slimes drop in. But yeah, this thing goes all the way down to the cold caves. So here we are with our iron. We got lots of power. You know, I definitely want to automate all of this very soon. But I'm going to need to find a way to dig out of this area, especially with all this iron sitting around here. There's a ton of it. So yeah, there's, what, 12 million iron right here? That's pretty good. And so I dug this kind of in the middle pocket of all of this stuff in here, hoping that I would be able to fit, and then I ran into it down below. So, of course, I kind of have to offset it a little bit here. And this should be where my lithium is. Ta-da! So I'm going to feed you some power. There's my lithium. Now if we continue to go down here, we'll have the cold caves further down. I think I dug it down to the cold caves, yeah. Sort of back and forth. Whenever I ran into some ore, I sort of jogged it to the side. But you can see down there, now we're getting into the cold caves. Nothing really going on into the cold caves there. No real ores or anything that we can get. But I wanted it down to the cold caves. So it's a little easier moving around. Okay, and why does this one? Not sure what the. I think this is the second. I think this is the line that I dug. This one over here was the first one I dug. This one over here is more of a straight shot all the way down. So it's a little easier getting up and down. But I need more iron, and that is the important thing. And automating this is going to be tough. Because I'm on hard mobs, Minox will spawn much closer to the surface than normal. So where that iron is, Minox will definitely spawn down there. And I've discovered from the last playthrough that I did, the Mega Factory, the Minox steal from the conveyor lines so fast that even if you have it fully covered with turrets, it still isn't enough to forego the attack. So I'm a little more leery on what is... Oh, it's done. There it is. There's intermediate miner upgrades. That's what I want to do next. So we've got transport pipes, enhanced drill motor. Let's see, projects. This is going to be 15 simplified and 5 basic. So 15 simplified is 30. So it is 10, 20, 30. And then times that by 3 will give you 90. So that's the 15 simplified, and there was 5 basic, which is 10 and then 30. And that will give you the 5 basic. So now I can kickstart intermediate miner, and we should cover all of that. And look at that, we've got lots of copper and tin. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now I need to actually cut this off. And you are 50-50. Because I need to smelt that iron that I've got so I can replenish my iron. Let's move some more garbage. A little bit at a time. Doesn't hurt. I could speed this up by putting conveyors over the top or around the side, but I think that's just a waste because it's just something I can pass through once in a while, and it'll start eating away all this garbage in my inventory and give me good construction paste that I can start working with, especially to craft some of this stuff. Reinforced concrete. I want to craft one of those. I want to craft the space grill.
Crafting.
Celtic braid.
Crafting.
And let's see, anything else? Window? No, how about space window?
Crafting.
And then chevron sign.
Crafting.
And then a truss.
Crafting.
So let's use middle mouse click to put all of these into my hotbar here. Concrete, space grill, truss, Celtic braid, and I think that's it. Any more that I see in here? I have a little bit of titanium. When I was down in the cold caves, I ran across some dead cold slimes, the blue ones, and they drop titanium. So that's the only reason I have it. I actually haven't found a vein of it yet. So no worries on that. So if I place these and break them, they'll all go back to construction paste. Oops. Why do I have 5 trusses? And the Celtic braid. There we go. And let's throw in some more. Alright, now let's throw in the iron that I've got. Why does it only store 34 iron ore? Ah, that's why. So it's 8. Then I've got the 150. So I'll be able to throw in a little bit more there. So yeah, it's just while we're early game here, we've got one smelter. I have quite a lot of organic rock now. I found a good supply of it in one of the corners. I actually went out and explored the corners just to make sure it was all loaded in memory and everything, or generated, I should say. But found some organic rock. But I kind of want to save that for possible use for coal enrichers, because we've got just 2 coal enrichers right now, and I'm not sure if it's going to be enough once we really start getting research going full blast here. And it looks like this thing, yeah, is needing something. Basic PCB. There we go. It's because I used the smaller hopper right here, and that's the problem. Is it's kind of going back and forth. So I'm gonna take this out and put it back. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna need to put a bigger hopper here. I could put a mini hopper right here, and it should work. So yeah, it's the simplified one, and then there's probably, this is probably the basic. So yeah, unfortunately, that is something that we're gonna have to rectify here. I'm gonna turn that sideways and put the mini hopper down, set to remove only. There we go. And now it has 10. So there should be plenty of room in there for a couple different, I'd probably be able to do three or four different types if I really wanted to, and have it have enough storage to actually keep up. So that kind of hurt us, kind of set us back a little bit. I keep forgetting about, using multiple ones in here, and it takes back and forth. It'll take, it'll take a copper, and then it'll take a tin, and it'll take a copper, and it'll take a tin. So yeah, always good to have a little bit bigger storages than you need, especially if you're not sure what you're going to feed it. Let's unload some more garbage. Feed some more iron, and come back next time and work a little bit more. Probably go down and find ourselves some of the T2 ores, titanium, gold, and nickel. And we usually have to go pretty far for nickel. So, looking forward to that anyway. But that'll do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.